Hi and welcome to the Daily Reading for August 21st. And it's coming from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. And the subtitle, if you can't see it, is Enjoying Peace in His Presence. So, August 21st. Walk with me for a while. I have much to tell you. You are walking along the path I have chosen for you. It is both a privileged and perilous way, experiencing my glorious presence and heralding that reality to others. Sometimes you feel presumptuous to be carrying out such an assignment. Do not worry about what other people think of you. The work I am doing in you is hidden at first, but eventually blossoms will burst forth, and abundant fruit will be born. Stay on the path of life with me. Trust me wholeheartedly, letting my spirit fill you with my joy and peace, or just with joy and peace. Sorry, my eyes are playing up. It's early this morning. So is my voice, actually. I haven't spoken to anybody else yet this morning. My voice is always croaky until I get going. So this reading ties in with 1 Kings 8, verse, I want to say 23, and Galatians 5, verse 22 and 23. Now those are almost guesses, because as I say, my eyes haven't warmed up this morning yet either. Excuse me. It was a case of do the reading before my husband gets out of bed, or wait until later on in the day when I might forget. So, walking with Jesus. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing for this year. And we're now approaching the end of August, which seems mad, that I've been doing this for almost 8 months. But it's spiritual exploration in its finest form, in my opinion. And it's just something I'm supposed to be doing this year. And if you've caught this video, I believe that you're meant to have heard that passage for whatever reason. Maybe, when I read the words about presumptuous to be carrying out such an assignment, sometimes that's how it feels to me. And presumptuous isn't the word that I would use. I would use difficult. Sometimes it feels difficult to sit here and give my opinion on a passage about Christ that's written by Christ, or Sarah's interpretation of what she was given to give to me, to give to you. And it seems like such a huge thing. And passing on the information, admitting to people that I am a Christian, that I believe in God, that I believe in Jesus, that I have these beliefs that I have, it can feel difficult sometimes. Easier as the year has gone on. And certainly when I came back to Christianity a couple of years ago, it felt very difficult to tell people, because I had turned my back on Christianity for a few years. Not that I ever stopped saying the Lord's Prayer. So I think somewhere deep down inside of me, I still was connected. But on a superficial level, I wasn't. I was avoiding everything that was God. But never forgetting that the bigger picture existed. But I called it the universe. There was the universe's deal. There wasn't a God. It was the universe. It was all the science, physics stuff that was real. And I struggled when I joined the church because I believe in evolution. And it's like, well, how can you believe in evolution and, believe in Adam and Eve? So I had a chat with the guy who was the husband of the minister at the time. And he said to me, Lindsay, just think about Adam and Eve as being the first two humans that evolved. And I thought, there you go. That makes it simpler for me. And that was kind of my way of, I suppose, justifying that, Christianity was for me. It's interesting how we do that, how we kind of have to find a way to make things acceptable to us. And that was his way of helping me to make sense of evolution and the Bible. So I haven't said much about this reading, but walking with Jesus and admitting that you walk with Jesus can be tricky. and it can be that you're the only person in your family, the only person in your friendship group that does believe in Jesus, and that's okay. It can be hidden at first, and then I think once you get strong enough, you can, admit to anybody that this is your belief system, and that's okay because you're allowed to have your belief system. I'm allowed to have my belief system. You don't have to adopt mine, and I don't have to adopt yours, but I can be respectful of it, and you can be respectful of mine. So, anyway, my 5 minutes is up. Namaste. Have a great day.